Are you looking for the best, perfect, easy achomo recipe or chin chin? Then you are the right place. My name is Lena. Welcome back to my kitchen where we share easy recipes. Because of that, you will love it here. So please do not hesitate to subscribe or follow for more videos. It is totally free. They don't take money if you do so. Exhibitors, let me walk you through today's activity. We have 7 cups of all-purpose flour. Now I have added 1/3 cup of sugar. You can use brown sugar, white sugar, vegan sugar, any type of sugar that you want to use. Next ingredients, I will add my half teaspoon of nutmeg. You can as well use cinnamon, you can use vanilla, you can use any flavor, but trust me, the nutmeg works perfectly. Okay, so use the nutmeg. If you don't have, that is okay, but the nutmeg add some flavor to it. It adds flavor to it. I've added a teaspoon of baking powder. Now I will mix everything so it becomes uniform, and then we continue. I am so sorry if you don't like the way I am talking. Okay, I have cold, so I'm kind of struggling when talking. Someone was asking the other day, what is all-purpose flour? All-purpose flour is the same as plain flour. Okay, so please do well to use plain flour or all-purpose flour. You can as well use soft flour if you don't have the all-purpose flour. Is okay. Now I've added my 4 tablespoons of butter. You can use margarine instead, and then you are good to go. Someone was asking if he or she can add oil instead. I don't think it will be advisable. Okay, don't add oil instead of the butter or the margarine. Yes, use margarine or butter, but if you insist, you can go ahead and then use that. Okay, now I'll go ahead and add my salt. That is a pinch of salt, not Maggi cube. It looks like Maggi cube, but it is not Maggi cube, it is salt. So mix everything and then we are good to go. Should your butter or the margarine contain salt, please do well to abstain from the salt. Now I'll go ahead and add 2 cups of milk. Okay, you can use water instead of milk. I think the original recipe we use water, but today I decided to use milk instead. And when you are using milk, you have to be very careful, which I will share with you whilst we proceed. Okay, I will tell you why you should be very, very careful. Yes, very careful. It's serious. Okay, so I'll mix everything to form a dough, and then we continue. When you are adding your milk or any liquid, you have to make sure you add it bit by bit if you are a beginner, so that it does not become soft, too very soft, whilst you don't have any flour to add. But if you add it bit by bit, it will help. Should you are adding the milk and then you realize that the milk is finished but it's still hard, you can add water to top it up, and that will be okay. So this is the outcome we want, and it is perfect. Now I am just going to divide it, and then we work on it on our working surface. Okay, just look at that. Perfect. So on our working surface, I have my rolling pin here. If you don't have rolling pin, no worries, you can just use your champagne bottle and then fetch water in the champagne bottle. Okay, and you use that as your rolling pin. It is even perfect than the rolling pin itself. Okay, yeah, just that I feel lazy to remove those papers from the champagne bottle. That is why I don't have one yes to use now. But if I'm able to remove it, I may just put the rolling pin aside and then I'll be using that. It works perfectly, and that was what we were using olden days. Okay. Yeah. Now I have my pizza cutter here, and this works faster than using your knife. Yes, just use this to cut it and then you are good to go. So just watch the screen and you will know what we are supposed to do. People always complain about making chips and chin-chin. They say it takes time and other things, but if you use the pizza cutter, it helps a lot. You can use scissors as well, and that is also perfect than the knife. Now we have this square shape, and just look at that, absolutely perfect. I'm just going to remove everything, pour it in my pan before we start frying, and we got that perfect square shape we were looking for, and it is very milky. Okay, now as I talk to you right now, I have my oil on fire, and it is not very hot. It's on medium heat. It shouldn't be low as well, so that it will absorb oil. Okay, it shouldn't be very high so that it will get burnt, whilst it will not be crunchy. Now I fried the first one. This is the second one I'm frying. Take your time and fry it, and you are good to go. So this is why I told you earlier that you are supposed to be very careful if you are using the milk. You see how you can see those foamy thing on top of it? To be honest with you, the third batch I fried, the oil poured in the fire, but I did not bring it in this video because I have a video that I will be sharing with you, and I will bring that. Okay, it is very risky, so be very mindful when you are preparing anything that you are supposed to fry and you add milk to it, and you should be very careful so that you will not be in trouble. Yes. Now remove everything from the oil, allow it to rest on the paper towel or in the colander, and then you are good to go. So I'm reminding you again to be very careful when you are using milk in any of your recipes that you'll be frying. It is very risky. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.